What up, guys? James from Bolt Bros here. Chargers have made a signing of Kana'i Mauga, linebacker, to the team. Now, it's an interesting move all around. Position, I think, was definitely a need. And let's learn what he could add to the Chargers this year. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Bolt Bros, let's go.
Bolt Bros!
All right, guys. Once again, appreciate all the love and support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not. We appreciate all the love and support. And put some comments below about Kana'i Mauga, linebacker. Now, once again, I hope I'm getting his name right. I saw a couple videos kind of educating me on how to pronounce his name. I think I got it right. But once again, he is a native Hawaiian, and he's 25 years old currently right now. He was announced by multiple reports, even directly with the Chargers, that he has signed with the Chargers. Chargers did make a move and waived linebacker Jeremiah John Baptiste, who was an undrafted free agent for the Chargers last year. One thing about him, Mauga is a former USC standout. He was a very gritty, versatile presence, adding to Jim Harbaugh's squad, or at least to the defense. Big thing about him, too, is that he was a four-star recruit, Hawaii's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017. He had 52 and a half sacks, or excuse me, whoa, it would have been great. 52 and a half tackles, 3 defensive touchdowns, too. Interesting thing, and I was kind of doing some research a little bit more about him, seeing interceptions that he was able to get at USC when he eventually went there from 2018 to 2021. Started 24 of 43 games, had 207 tackles, 16 and a half tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, 6 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. The guy has the ability to be a good linebacker all around, right? He did also play with Tuli Tuipulotu, I believe, too, during his time there, too. So, once again, maybe there's some camaraderie there. Hey, Tuli probably said, hey, this would be a great guy to be able to add to the team. This is my boy. Bring him on in kind of thing. But, bottom line, I think it's going to be a good addition to add more depth to the linebacker area, which I feel has been a need to add more bodies in there, too. Obviously, we've got a pretty good squad right now in the linebacker side. But once again, you want to bring in more guys that could add more competition to the team. Think about a little bit last year, too. And, we did bring a guy in that was pretty good, known as a more special teams guy, but Troy Dye came in from last season and was kind of known as, he'll be kind of more the special teams guy. And he found a pretty fair amount of time on field all around. So, you got to add more players, right? And currently you got Denzel Perryman, you got Deion Henley, Junior Colston, Troy Dye. Delshon Phillips is another guy that we brought in too that was another special teams type guy. And Kana'i Mauga, you brought him in too. And then we also do have the undrafted free agent Marlo Wax too. So that linebacker room has been getting very, very built out all around. So I'd love to see what they've brought in thus far. And I'm interested to see how Kana'i Mauga could actually develop with this team. Now, just to kind of give a little bit more further background about his college years, 2020, he got third team All Pac-12 honors from Pro Football Focus. It was an honorable mention in 2021. He entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent with the Denver Broncos in 2022, later joining the Raiders practice squad and active roster in 23-24. So once again, he is staying in the AFC West pretty much at this point. Not a ton of experience being on the field as a linebacker. He did appear in 17 games over 2 seasons with the Raiders, primarily more a special teams guy. Like I said, maybe we're going to strike gold a little bit. Troy Dye came as a special teams guy. Maybe Mauga would be that one guy that gets a little bit more time on field and then ends up doing great on special teams too. So in his 2023 season, he did have a knee injury, landing on an injured reserve twice, but he still managed 3 tackles in 5 games. Not a ton of on-field experience in that sense to be a linebacker, but he did actually get a sack against Justin Herbert in 2023 also too. So that's a lot of people are very excited about seeing that in the sense. Now, we don't want to see Justin Herbert sacked by any means. Please do not do it now. So bottom line, why the Chargers signed him, Jesse Minter, Jim Harbaugh, they want a tough, versatile defense. They want guys that could, fit their team kind of first type grit idea, physical. That's one thing that I think he can add to this team. But I think bigger part of it is that he's going to be able to bring more to the special team side of things. You know, he's got an ability to be able to be a good run stuffer on top of that. If he is on the field for the defensive side of things, he does have experience in high pressure situations like his 14 tackle interception performance in the 2020 Pac-12 title game. That's a pretty big game. Just great ability, possibly a high upside guy, maybe a guy that got buried a little bit through an injury and also within the Raiders organization. But the big part of thing is to be able to bring in more for special teams. And that's one thing that I've been kind of worried about. It is a 30-year team. You want to find some special teams guy out there that could really bring a little bit more beef to the special teams and more, you know, coverage all around for punts and punt returns and such too, and kickoffs. So excited about it. So bottom line, it's going to add more depth to the linebacker core. He's basically going to be able to do quite a bit for this team in a lot of different ways. So you bring in a guy like this to bring in more competition. Once again, competitors welcome. On top of that, he's a pretty good size, 6'2", 245. I think he could be a rotational role type guy for us all around too. So I'm excited to be able to see what he could do. I'm excited to be able to see what Mauga could bring to this team and what he could provide. Now, it sucks to say that he was a guy that was on the Raiders here, but at the same side, he's been on now 3 of the 4 AFC West teams here. So once again, just a short video, just kind of give you an update on that too. Also, we will be going live during the schedule release or when the schedule gets released today. So excited to be able to go over that with you guys. And you know what? I want to hear about your thoughts about this signing, the Kana'i Mauga signing, in the comments below. Hopefully I'm getting his names right here. But bottom line, love to see more competition added to this team. Bottom line, got to see that. Got to keep signing players. Get the best team you possibly can out for 2025. So once again, want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. And once again, James from Bolt Bros. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night.